Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the new movie, The Well. So this movie is directed by Darren Aronofsky, and in this movie we follow Charlie, a reclusive English teacher suffering from severe obesity, who attempts to reconnect with his estranged daughter for one last chance at redemption. This movie is really great. It's one of the best movies of the year for sure, and everything. It's one I've been really hyped for years. When they announced it a couple years ago, I was really excited for it because I was a big fan of I've always been a big fan of Brendan Fraser ever since I was a kid and saw George of the Jungle for the first time. He's been one of my favorite actors and everything. So I was really looking forward to his comeback and everything. Like, I was actually a fan of his for years, like the last 10 years and stuff. I've watched his movies over and over again. I have almost everything he's been in and everything. I have a huge Brendan Fraser collection. So I've been rooting for this comeback for a very long time. And I've got to say that this is one of the most satisfying comeback movies I've seen for any actor. And Brendan Fraser, like I said, he's always been one of my favorites. And he's just absolutely amazing in this movie. This is hands down the best performance I've ever seen of his. And like I said, I've seen almost everything he's done and everything. But this is the one movie where I honestly think he really does deserve an Oscar. If he doesn't win, I'm going to be very surprised. He's that amazing in this movie. I think he has one of the biggest chances of winning. And he's rounded out by a really great supporting cast too. There's only like 4 or 5 people in this movie, but everybody plays their part really well. His daughter is played by Sadie Sink and everything. She just does a really great job playing his daughter Ellie. She's kind of a broken character and stuff, and when you see the movie you'll understand why their relationship is the way it is and everything. But she's very well written, and Sadie Sink gives a really great performance too. And she gives just as amazing of a performance as Brendan Fraser, and I think she's worthy of an Oscar nomination as well, because she was really good. But the one that I think is, if anybody else gets an Oscar nomination aside from Brendan Fraser, I think it's going to be Hong Chow, who plays Liz, his best friend. Her performance is amazing too. I think her and Brendan Fraser both could be nominees, and I don't know if she would win or not, but she definitely would be a worthy nominee. And Ty Simpkins is in here as this character that is wanting to befriend and try to help Charlie out and stuff. He's a really likable character and everything. He's got his own flaws and stuff, but he's pretty well written. And Samantha Morton plays Mary, the mother of Ellie and Charlie's ex-wife, and she's really good too and everything. She only has a small amount of screen time, but she's really great in the little bit that she gets. So everybody gives great performances in this movie, and Darren Aronofsky's direction is just really good. I've liked almost everything I've seen of his. I haven't seen every single movie he's done, but all the ones that I have seen I've really liked. I think he's a really good director, and this movie is no exception. It's a really great addition to his filmography, and I just really enjoyed this movie. So I'd say I'd give The Well I'm going to go out and say I'd give it a 10 out of 10. There's really nothing about this movie that I thought that I didn't really like. There's parts that make you feel uncomfortable, but that's how the movie is made and everything. But they do everything with respect and everything. I've heard a lot of people say this movie's fatphobic and all that, but if you watch interviews with Brendan Fraser and Darren Aronofsky, they went through a lot to make sure that they were respectful to people with obesity and stuff, and I think they did a good job with it and stuff. I don't really think that it's fatphobic or anything like that. It's a really good story with a really great performance, one of the best of the year and everything. And personally, Brendan Fraser not being fully obese and stuff doesn't bother me. I know it does some people. I don't get why it does personally, because it's acting. Personally, sometimes the best performances are roles that are really challenging. You could tell this was a big challenge for him and everything, but he did such a great job in this movie and everything, and they did it with such good care and everything. I've seen movies where people wear fat suits and stuff where they're play like stereotypical heavy-set people and stuff like that, and this movie is one of the first movies I've ever seen it where they actually aren't just doing stereotypes of what heavy-set people are like and everything. And I've been around people with obesity stuff. I've known people that have it, and a lot of the way he moves and stuff, they get it down really well. Everything, and the makeup looks really good. I mean, if I didn't know that Brendan Fraser wasn't obese, I would have actually thought that he literally gained all of that weight just for the movie. That's how good the makeup and stuff is on his fat suit and everything. It looks really good and everything. So I don't see anything really wrong with this movie. I really enjoyed it and everything. A great performance, great story, and it's just really, really good movie. And also, I'm not really necessarily the skinniest person myself. Got some weight on me too. I got a pretty big belly. So I don't take this movie offensive. I think it's a really well-made movie. It might even be my favorite movie of the year. I think I could say that it topped The Fabelmans for me, which I did not expect, because I love The Fabelmans a lot. And everything, but this movie really, I had high expectations for it. I figured it was going to be one of the best of the year, but I didn't expect to say that it's probably my favorite of the year, for sure. And you can definitely expect to see Brendan Fraser's performance pretty high on my ranking of top 10 performances of 2022, for sure. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of The Whale, and hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.